back to the Soul Closet. It is time for your weekly love and relationship readings, guys. I'm focusing on my Scorpios. I hope you guys have been great. Remember, this is a love and or relationship reading, or it's really just anyone that you have on your mind. I am reading energy. So if I'm speaking of a character and it doesn't feel like it's your energy, it could be the other person's energy, or it's just not your reading this week, and that's okay. So let's see. Quick shout out to all the new subscribers. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in and following my content. It means a lot to me. If this reading does resonate with you, I would love it if you would hit that like button. And of course, always enjoy when you guys comment and subscribe. So without further ado, my Taristas, let's get down to business for my Scorpios. Do Scorpios need to hear in love and or relationships today? All right, let's get a good cut and let's get down to business. Okay, what do we have coming into the current moment for you right now, Scorpio? Five of Swords. Darn it. Sometimes that Five of Swords is, you know, kind of winning at no cost, okay? You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with that Five of Swords. But that Five of Swords is arguments, conflicts, but it's also someone taking their own personal power back, okay? So we will definitely get some clarifiers and find out what that's all about. Okay, what's currently crossing this right now is the Empress, Major Arcana for Taurus. You know, that Empress is very much about self-love, self-nurture, self-care. Could also mean that someone, you know, the Empress does also suggest sometimes in readings pregnancies, for sure, but we'll clarify and find out. But for me right now, it just feels like there's, you know, maybe you're self-caring after some kind of an argument, or you needed to take your power back and you really just needed to focus on yourself right now, but we'll definitely check it out. What's on your mind right now, Scorpio, is the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like you are, you know, really focused on your family. This could even be a family business. That Ten of Pentacles is beautiful. It's family, it's abundance, it's gorgeous. So it feels like you could be thinking a lot about maybe even stability or maybe money. Okay. What's happened in the recent past for you, Scorpio, is the Eight of Pentacles. You've been super focused on something, really diving in to perfect something, to master something. You could be, you know, could have worked very, very, very hard at this relationship for a while. Okay. Some of you could have met at work, but so far it feels like this is a marriage of some kind with that Ten of Pentacles and that Empress. Okay, what do we have in the meat of your reading today? What is going on in the meat? Well, we have the Death card, Major Arcana for Scorpio. Remember, that Death card for me doesn't freak me out. If anything, I think it's a beautiful representation of rebirth, okay? What is no longer serving us is now being awoken. So there's something that's ending here, a cycle, closure to something, finality. But when we clarify, we'll get more specifics. Okay, what to expect coming in is the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Very grounded, very rooted. Sometimes it's very focused on themselves. Maybe this is you getting back on your feet again, feeling grounded, taking on the energy of that King of Pentacles, where you're focusing on you. And we've got two cards that are doing that right now. We've got the Empress card as well as the King of Pentacles. Okay, how do you guys currently see yourself right now, Scorpio? Well, you see yourself as the Temperance card. Major Arcana for Sagittarius. This card is really all about moderation, balance. I like to refer to this card as the snooze button card. You know, just gently hit the snooze button for a little bit. Take some time for yourself, some downtime. Several cards in here is suggesting that maybe, Scorpio, you're doing too much or you're spreading yourself, you know, very thinly, and could be causing some frustration, you know, within yourself, because I feel like you are just, it's like a rubber band. You're pulling in every direction possible. And this card is saying, be patient. You know, balance some things out in your world a little bit. It could also mean that you are, you know, just trying to figure out your purpose in this relationship. Externally coming in, what do we have? Outside influences, well, we have the Four of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Somebody could be a little guarded, a little stubborn energy. Sometimes that Four of Pentacles kind of looks, I mean, look at this guy. He is like holding on to that pentacle for dear life. So externally, somebody could be holding on to you for dear life right now because they've been a little withdrawn or a little bit pulled back. You have focused on this relationship for a while. You're really hoping to have a family with this person. for however it resonates. Take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't, right? What is all up in the feels? What's going on in your emotions right now? There's another 5 of wands, guys. Scorpio, you could find yourself just like tit for tat energy in this relationship, you know, silly little quarrels that aren't really substantial. This one might have been a heavier argument, but this 5 of wands is just, you know, kind of picking on each other a little bit, okay? Or someone's feeling very competitive around something. Or you guys are just not on the same page right now moving forward. That 5 of wands is too many cooks in the kitchen for me. So you guys just could be really disagreeing on some things. It's causing some frustration in this relationship right now, and it could even be causing someone to really pull back, really withdraw, and really just kind of be in their own energy, which is a little bit of stubborn energy, if I can be honest. What's your overall outcome today, Scorpio? What is the outcome? We have the 4 of Swords. This is the card that I refer to as the 4 R's. Rest, recover, rejuvenate, and restore. This is about you having a lot of things on your mind. You're kind of tired of the mind chatter. You need to rest. There's too much on your plate right now. It's that gentle pause that allows you to kind of get your wits about you again, if you will, from an energetic standpoint. What do we have coming in? Overall energy, as we have the Knight of Wands, okay? This is fast moving energy, guys. This is very passionate. This card is, you know, representation of spontaneity, passion, a go-getter. That Knight of Wands is sometimes can have a little bit of a bad reputation in the tarot for being a bit of a player. Remember, knights do not stay long. They are always in pursuit of either being right next to the king or potentially getting as close to the king as possible, right? They're always in pursuit of something for the king. So this Knight of Wands is fast-moving energy with passion. Maybe you are getting ready to take some action around this relationship. Or maybe you're feeling like this person is, you know, distant from you. You could be a little concerned that maybe they're not on the up and up. But when we clarify, we will find out what that's all about. So let's go ahead and get my clarifiers. I am going to, I'm actually going to clarify that Knight of Wands today. I want to find out what's going on here. So, okay, Scorpio clarifiers. Let's get some answers here. Why is the Knight of Wands here in the overall energy, please? What's going on? The Strength card. Yeah, it's like you're taking some kind of action. You're also really basked in some compassion. It's like you're feeling compassionate for this person, or you are just really being strong for this person. Maybe this person is in a phase in their life where they've changed their career and they're running, you know, they're taking off pretty quickly for it. It feels like you're getting ready to take some action around being strong around this relationship. So, you know, so far so good. It doesn't feel like it's third-party energy. It doesn't feel like somebody's being a player here by all means. You could also be dealing with a Leo around that, with that Strength card. But there is definitely some passion and some movement and some courage and all kinds of energy coming in off of those 2 cards. Because what we have right smack in the center is the 5 of Swords. Okay, there's been some kind of conflict, there's been some kind of strife, maybe even some kind of arguments, a little bit more verbally harsh. Those swords can be very cutting, so it feels like there was some kind of an argument. Why is the 5 of Swords here? We have the 8 of Cups. Okay, somebody is either threatening to walk away or has potentially walked away. There's been a fight and someone just said, I can't do this anymore. I gotta get out of here. Okay, I gotta leave. That 8 of Cups is not gonna settle. Okay, even though it's got all these beautiful cups standing up, if that one cup cannot be fulfilled, then they're moving on, okay? So this could be you guys. This could be you guys, or it could also be the other person, you know, kind of just saying, I just can't do this anymore. I need to walk away for a while, right? What we have crossing is the Empress. Actually, let's go back to the 8 of Pentacles, which is what's happened in the recent past. Let's take a peek. So that 8 of Pentacles is really focusing hard on something, really giving a lot of attention and time, you know, to something. So this is probably the relationship that you guys, you know, that you were really focused on. Give me another card on the 8 of Pentacles, please. The 9 of Cups. Okay, it's like you were really, I mean, this person was a wish fulfillment, you know, kind of energy for you. You're really hoping that, we've got that 9 of Cups, so that is a wish fulfillment card. It's look at all those cups, you know, may your cup filleth over times 9, right? So, This feels to me that, you know, you were really hoping that this relationship, you still maybe are even hoping that this relationship will come back around. You've put a lot of effort into it. You were really hoping to see, you know, some kind of success around it. Could also mean that somebody's withdrawn a little bit pulled back, a little bit, what's the word I want? That Nine of Cups can sometimes indicate too many things at once, doing things excessive, okay? But I'm not necessarily picking that up. I feel like that Nine of Cups is more a representation towards, you know, you really worked hard on, you know, on this relationship. You really felt a connection with this person and you haven't given up. And like I said, for some of you, you could be working together. Okay, what's currently crossing the situation is the Empress card, okay? That Empress is, you know, she's the embodiment of Mother Earth. She is a mother. She is, you know, very nurturing. She's gorgeous. She, whoops, there's our clarifier. It's all about self-nurturing, right? It's all about taking care of yourself. You know, she loves largely. That Empress is very Libra, Taurus energy. She's about beauty and nature and nurturing and abundance. So let's take a peek. Why is the Empress here? Okay, we have the Two of Swords. You guys are kind of feeling a little wishy-washy, or you're not really wanting to look at the scenario right now. You're at a crossroads. You don't want to feel anything. You don't want to think anything. You just want to focus on taking care of yourself right now with these two cards, you know, together here. Okay, Two of Swords, Empress. You're at a crossroads right now, and I don't think you're receiving the kind of emotional love that you're wanting, so you're giving it to yourself. And maybe this argument that you had was because someone just feels very disconnected in the relationship. And, you know, you're trying to keep everything together with that Nine of Cups and that Eight of Pentacles. But it feels like someone might have threatened or someone might have walked out after an argument of some kind. Because what you have on your mind right now is the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, Scorpio. Let's take a peek. That's all about family and abundance. So what's going on? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? The Magician. It's like you're really hoping to manifest long-term with this person. It feels like you were really on the up and up. You have the same goals towards one another. And it feels like then that Magician and that Ten of Pentacles is manifesting some beautiful security, stability, family, maybe potentially even a family business, okay, with that Magician. That Magician is major for Virgo and or Gemini. So what we have in the meat of your reading today is the Death card, a major for Scorpio. I mean, there you are, guys, showing up, hanging out with me in my reading today. So what has ended? I ask you, what has ended? Let's take a peek. Why? Why is the Death card here? The Moon. There's been some kind of deceit or deception or an illusion around something. You know, that Moon is major for Pisces. But it feels like something that wasn't serving you or something that might have been hidden has now been revealed. And this feels to me like there is some kind of healing taking place. I also want you to trust your intuition right now, okay? That Moon can be very, you know, you can be very connected to the Moon and the intuition of the Moon and what it has, or what it has to offer, excuse me. But it feels like there's a cycle that's closing, and then there's, it's ending because I feel like there's been some kind of deception here. But I'm not quite sure what the deception is. You know, the only thing that I can think of here, we do have the Ten of Pentacles, which, and I do have the King of Pentacles, which could say to me that the person that you have been seeing, spending time with, in love with, is married or connected still to someone else. Maybe in the process of going through a divorce, but it's, I don't see, I mean, I'm seeing that King of Pentacles and I'm seeing that Ten of Pentacles. And I'm also seeing that Empress card. So mother energy, father energy, family energy. That Magician can indicate that someone kind of pulled the wool over your eyes or didn't give you the whole truth, and it came out. And it came out in an argument with that Five of Swords. And you might have walked away from this person. You absolutely might have walked away from this person, especially with that Death card. Let's see, though, because what we have coming in is the King of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, I feel like you are dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I feel like this is the person that you are dealing with. I almost feel like they potentially could have children, too, with that Empress. But what's going on? You know what? And honestly, you guys, side note as well, this could also be that this person isn't quite divorced yet. You've been spending time, but the mother of, you know, their children is maybe creating some kind of wedge between the two of you, and it's frustrating you with that Five of Swords and that Eight of Cups, and you're really just wondering, you know, you're feeling a little bit deceived, okay, whether they chose to spend some time with their ex or soon-to-be ex or the mother of their children or, you know, whomever the case may be. Flip-flop those characters if you need to. But it feels like this person that you're walking away from, potentially walking away from, is still trying to show some stability here. Give me more on that King of Pentacles, please. What is going on with the King of Pentacles and why is it here? The Sun. Yeah. It's almost like it has something to do with children, guys. There could have been some arguments around kiddos. Okay, you know, blending families even, that's causing some issues here. But I feel like the person that you're dealing with is coming in and trying to offer some kind of positivity to a kind of tumultuous situation. I feel like that Sun is, this King of Pentacles is coming in and offering some kind of light, you know, shining some light down on the scenario here. I'm not sure what you're going to do at this point, but we'll definitely take a peek, because right now you have the Temperance card, and I feel like you're just like, I'm shutting it down. I'm hitting the snooze button. I don't want to hear. I don't want to see. I don't want to feel. I just want to relax, take some time for myself, balance some things out, be patient, and really recognize, or real feel, you know, really ask the question, is this a right relationship for me? You know, that's that Temperance card, right? So that is major for Sagittarius. Let's find out though, why is the Temperance card here, please? The Four of Cups. Yeah. It's like you need some downtime because someone's hurt you, and it almost feels like there potentially could be somebody pining over their past. Maybe this person just hasn't completed the cycle with their soon-to-be ex. And maybe there's been some promises made, and there's always a pause to, you know, moving on, and it's causing, you know, some boredom or some frustration or, you know, complacency. Like, you know, if we're going to move on, let's move on. But, you know, all of these doors that are still open are causing wedges in this relationship. So I do feel like you're kind of beating yourself up over this a little bit, Scorpio. But you're also recognizing, I'm going to go ahead and give it up, and I'm going to, you know, give it up. And what I mean by that is I'm going to go ahead and let it go, and I'm going to start to heal. But you needed healing because there's been some past things that keep coming up in your relationship. And I don't feel like it's directly from your past. I feel like it's your partner's past, okay, that keeps coming up, that's causing some of these wedges. Because externally coming in, we have the Four of Pentacles. So again, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Let's take a peek why he is here. Why is the Four of Pentacles here, please, for my Scorpios? The Five of Swords. Yep, it's the constant battling back and forth. You know, a great way for me to explain this is that you guys may be reading the same book, but you're on very different chapters, okay, with that Five of Wands. The person that you're dealing with could be very stubborn, very withdrawn, very like, you know, hey, this is my life. This is how things need to be right now. And you may be saying, hey, that's not the way I need things to be right now. So I do feel like there's emotion and there's a beautiful energy at one point with one another, but I feel like this person's or your partner's family, whether it's children, ex-wife, soon, or ex-husband, soon-to-be ex, it's, you know, one of my favorite sayings is come complete or don't come at all, right? So I feel like this relationship kind of got moving at a quicker kind of pace, and there was no finality. And now that this person kind of has you in their pocket, no disrespect, but feels somewhat comfortable with you, I feel like they're not moving forward with the divorce, and it's causing some, you know, confrontation and some fighting and some withdrawal and some stubborn energy, right? Because now we have that Five of Wands again in your heart space. So that Five of Wands, you know, is you guys are reading the same book, but you're on very different chapters and you're not on the same team right now. It's almost like you're battling against one another. Let's find out what that Five of Wands is. Why is the Five of Wands here, please? And the emotions, the Two of Pentacles. It's a really just wishy-washy energy right now. You guys are really in contemplation as to whether or not if this person can't provide stability. It almost feels like stability and structure is what the two of you could be arguing about right now. Okay, like make a decision, right? Fish or cut bait. Are we in? Are we out? But if we're going to be in, let's be on the same page moving forward. Let's not be going against one another. And I feel like, you know, you have good days, you have bad days, but I feel like it's the stability, it's the sense of security that's lacking right now. Because what we have in your outcome today is that Four of Swords, that rest, recover, restore, rejuvenate, whatever you'd like to attach to that. This is you. You don't want to feel, you don't want to see, you just want to take some time out for yourself, hit that pause button, and just get out of your mind space, right? This is the Four of Swords. So let's get clarity on it. Why is the Four of Swords here, please, for my Scorpios? The outcome, it's the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be just super focused on working on yourself right now. You could even dive into your career a little bit until things kind of mellow out a little bit. It's like, I don't know that if this is over just yet. Even though I have the Death card, even though I have Moon, I've got some arguments, I've got somebody walking away. It feels like there's still something left up in the air that needs to be discussed. Okay, and so for right now, I'm going to tell you guys, Scorpios, that you may just find yourself for the next 3 or 4 days just really wanting to be alone, go inward, ask the right questions, and really focus on what's important for you and what's important for you in this relationship. So that is what I have for you today, Scorpio. Let me know if this reading resonated. Thank you so much for tuning in. If it did resonate, go ahead and hit that like button. Of course, always enjoy hearing and reading your comments, and I do. So thank you guys so much. I look forward to reading for you guys next week, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Take care.